Is India heading towards a recession in 2024? That's the question on many minds today as we delve into the economic forecast for one of the world's fastest-growing economies. According to the latest reports, India is expected to project a nominal GDP growth of around 11% in its annual budget. This, however, represents a slowdown from the current fiscal year, largely attributed to weak exports. Government officials believe suppressed external demand, particularly from a possible U.S. recession, could pressure this nominal GDP growth. The real GDP growth for India is expected to be pegged between 6 and 6.5% in the economic survey of the fiscal year 2022-23. This slowdown in growth could potentially widen India's current account deficit, particularly if the U.S. Federal Reserve hikes up interest rates, tipping their economy into recession and hurting India's exports. In light of these projections, the survey might caution the government against announcing any populist schemes ahead of the national elections in 2024 to contain its fiscal deficit. The aim is to achieve a fiscal deficit of 4.5% of GDP by 2025-26, with the current year's target at 6.4%. Meanwhile, a report by British consultancy Sieber predicts that the world's economic output will exceed $100 trillion for the first time in the coming year. However, the report also highlights the issue of inflation, particularly in the US, and suggests that if not controlled, it could lead to a recession in 2023 or 2024. The global economy is also experiencing a serious slowdown, with several major economies at high risk of recession and inflation showing little signs of cooling down. In fact, most central banks are still in the process of raising interest rates to combat inflation. This carries the risk of moving too quickly and causing damage to the economy. In conclusion, while India is set to overtake France and Britain to become the world's sixth largest economy in the next 2 years, it faces the threat of a recession in 2024. This is due to a combination of factors including weak exports, possible US recession, and inflation. As such, careful fiscal management will be critical in navigating the challenging economic landscape ahead.